Hi, I'm Jean Edelman. For decades, I've been a student of the healing arts: Reiki, traditional Chinese medicine, homeopathy, acupuncture, plant-based, and macrobiotic cooking. Join me on this journey and hear my thoughts of the week. Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to Self-Care with Jean. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're enjoying July and having some vacation time. I hope you're having some time for yourself. Oh, if you're on the beach, put your toes in the water and just enjoy the beautiful, beautiful water. This week in Self-Care with Jean, I want to talk about horses. My wonderful husband has always been very kind and indulging when it has come to the horses in my life. He's allowed us to share our time with some beautiful, beautiful animals. My Blue, she's been gone almost 2 years now, but I can still feel her love. Horses are amazing animals, and they deserve our love and respect. They have carried us throughout time in our human history into battles, plowing our fields, and getting us from one place to the other. But I want to share an experience I had this spring that's really been sitting with me, and I'm hoping it will help me find a new path when it comes to horses. But here it is. I had a chance this spring to experience an equine assistance program. It was a ton of fun. The practitioner uses techniques to help us connect with ourselves so that we connect with the horse. The programs are becoming more commonplace as an aid to our mental and emotional health. So, let me paint the picture for you. There were about 6 of us. There were 2 horses, a mare, who's the girl, and a gelding, who's the guy. The directions we were given was to approach the horse, stand next to the horse, hold our hand out in front of the horse's nose, and then wait. What we were waiting for is to see if the horse was going to turn their head toward us. We were waiting to see if the horse wished to interact with us. And so I was really enjoying observing all the others. This one gelding, he really, as people would walk up, he was not interested. He was just kind of standing there saying, oh, okay. And then the mare, she was super interesting. And one participant walked up and she actually started stomping her foot. And I thought that was really interesting. And at that point, the practitioner and the participant kind of walked off with the horse, I guess maybe to have a conversation. But when they all came back, everyone was kind of quiet and calm. So that's a good thing. But anyway, I was standing there along the fence, listening to the directions, watching all of this occur, watching the horses, watching the participants. When suddenly I noticed that my heart started pounding. You know, when you're anxious or you've got fear or you're excited about something and your heart just pounds out of your chest. That's what I was experiencing. And so I just stood there, breathing, noticing, staying pretty quiet. But then it was my turn, and I chose to go over to the gelding. And from this point, this boy, as I had shared, he really wasn't interested in interacting with any of the participants. He was just standing there looking at the grass over in the field, because I think he would have preferred to have been munching on some grass than standing there with all of us. But as I walked up and as I was instructed to put my hand in front of the horse, oh my goodness, this amazing horse put his head on my shoulder. This horse cuddled me like I was the only person on that farm. I just melted. I gave this boy some kisses and hugs. I didn't want to leave this amazing animal that had shared his heart with me. And that's what Blue would do every morning when I went to feed her and take care of her. We connected. Our hearts connected. We enjoyed each other's company. And what I realized in hindsight is that my pounding heart was connecting with this amazing horse. It was unbelievable. And you're probably rolling your eyes and like, really? But yeah, really. It was very profound. And it's something that I miss and I definitely want more of. But let me tell you this. If you don't know horses, if you don't know about horses, if you've never been around horses, let me tell you some things about horses. Horses feel our emotions before they hear our words. I can remember Merlin just sizing me up when I would come over to hang out with him after work, and he would tell me, okay, you are too stressed out. We are not spending any time. You can groom me, and that's about it. But he could feel my emotions. He could feel my stress as I was walking up, before I even started talking to him. Horses are mirrors of our emotions. Horses need clear, consistent communication, and that helps them feel safe. And with horses, trust is built with patience and understanding. And we need to remember that horses work with us and not for us. And if we're working with horses, we should understand that rushing horses creates tension, and we should understand that pain and discomfort makes a horse reactive. And if we are riding horses, we need to understand that our balance affects the horse's movement and behavior. There's so much to learn from horses. We learn so much about ourselves from horses. And what we learn is easily translated into our lives when we're interacting with other human beings. Horses help us get quiet and be in the moment. Horses are heaven on earth. Horses do not deserve to be forgotten and ill cared for. So the action item is, if you get a chance to be with a horse, make it happen. If you can get quiet enough to connect with that horse and connect your heart with that horse, it will bring a memory and a feeling that will stay with you forever. It will give you a long-lasting smile that you will feel for a very, very long time. Horses are magical. Horses heal. I wish you a beautiful July, my friends. Have fun, be with your animals, understand how they enhance our lives, the love that they give us. Remember that this is Earth School. The lesson is love, to love ourselves and to love each other. And remember that life comes from us and life is for us. Have a beautiful week.